blown-up bodybuilder who can't box. We all know that.
I think we put together a brilliant fight with Jermaine Franklin, the American. It's going to be a good fight. I think, with Moses and him, I think it's going to be a good fight, and I think it's a good test for Moses.
Moses Itauma made a statement ahead of his fight with Jermaine Franklin by knocking out a heavyweight in sparring, demonstrating his speed, timing, and power. His ability to dominate a bigger opponent shows he's ready to step up in competition. Heading into the Franklin bout, Moses is clearly prepared, dangerous, and signaling that he won't be underestimated in the ring. Moses Itauma's sparring session sent a strong message about his skill and composure. Dodging jabs and countering with precision, he forced his partner to take him seriously in just a few exchanges. This isn't just practice. Moses is sharpening his timing, speed, and power, showing that heading into his upcoming fights, he's a calculated threat who can change the tone of any bout.
Obviously, because he's only a little kid, and he said, he threw a jab and I slipped it. And then he said he was like, it must have been a mistake or whatnot. He threw another jab, I slipped it and I countered it. And he was like, bro, I didn't recover till the next round. And then he was like, okay, cool, now I've got to take this kid serious.
David Adelaide highlights just how dangerous Moses Itauma is inside the ring. While his boxing skills are sharp, it's his unexpected power that catches opponents off guard. This combination of speed and knockout capability makes Moses a serious threat, and sparring performances like these show that he's not just learning, he's preparing to dominate, especially in his upcoming fight against Jermaine Franklin.
He hits harder than people expect. I think a lot of people, obviously, they pick up on his boxing and how good of a boxer he is, but he hits harder than people expect.
Derek Chisora highlights Moses Itauma's aggressive approach, showing he's not just pacing himself, but aiming to dominate from start to finish. With speed, power, and confidence on display, Moses is clearly looking to make an impact early. This mindset in sparring translates directly into fight readiness, signaling that his upcoming bout with Jermaine Franklin could turn explosive from the opening bell.
Start fast and finish fast. He knows he can hurt.
Frank Warren emphasizes the high stakes surrounding Moses Itauma's preparation. Closed-door sparring might seem routine, but it's where champions are forged. Moses is putting in the work, mastering his craft, and readying himself for a career-defining moment. When the lights hit the ring against Jermaine Franklin, all this preparation is expected to pay off in a dominant performance.
Well, I don't consider sense of it. What do you want to go sparring for? Behind closed doors. Let all the fans see it. Do it in a ring, get paid for it. I mean, it's be the biggest fight ever.
Tyson Fury is making it clear that Moses Itauma holds a serious advantage heading into the Franklin fight. Comparing the bout to a Land Rover racing a Ferrari, he underlines the skill and power gap. Moses' speed, technique, and knockout ability are evident in sparring, and this mismatch warning only adds to the anticipation of how decisively he could dominate once the bell rings.
I don't see how it's going to be a good fight. I think it's a mismatch. It's a one-sided, as my Land Rover outside having a four-wheel driving contest with a Ferrari. It's a one-sided match.
Derek Chisora breaks down the purpose behind Moses Itauma's sparring knockouts. Sparring isn't just about power, it's about teaching lessons. Opponents learn from mistakes, but Moses uses every session to sharpen timing, precision, and ring IQ. This combination of strategy and force ensures that he's not just improving himself, but also instilling respect and caution in anyone facing him in the ring.
It's totally different. Sparring, you're there to learn. So the guy you knocked out in sparring, he's understanding, okay, I did this silly move, that's how I got knocked out. So I'm gonna have to stop doing these silly moves so I don't get knocked out.
Eddie Hearn emphasizes how crucial Moses Itauma's daily work ethic is to his growth. Spending hours in camp, pushing through quality sparring, and focusing on fundamentals ensures he's evolving as a fighter. It's this grind that separates prospects from serious contenders. And heading into the Franklin fight, Moses' preparation is clear evidence that he's ready to translate hard work into a dominant performance. 1.
In camp, living in camp, training with him day in, day out. And it made a big difference in the fight. So I think he knows that the way that he's going to improve is time in the gym and also the
Lawrence Oakley gives insight into just how dominant Moses Itauma is in the gym. Even against a bigger opponent, Moses' control and power make sparring feel effortless, forcing top fighters to rethink their approach. Oakley's observation shows that Moses is not just strong. He manages energy, reads opponents, and imposes his pace. Heading into his fight with Jermaine Franklin, this level of preparation and ring intelligence signals that Moses isn't just a raw puncher, he's a calculated athlete capable of controlling the fight from start to finish, making him extremely dangerous.
Guy gets in for the ropes. And he's big, don't get me wrong, but they whisper to me, he's 15. Go easy. So I'm there thinking, yep, break time, I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna get my breath back. We've got 12 rounds.
Shannon Briggs' comments reveal the respect Moses Itauma is earning even among seasoned fighters. Sparring is unpredictable and little slips happen, but Moses' resilience and skill make these incidents learning opportunities rather than setbacks. His preparation shows he's tough, adaptable, and capable of handling adversity. Heading into the Jermaine Franklin fight, Briggs' remarks underline that Moses is more than just a physical presence. He's building experience, ring awareness, and confidence, ensuring that when he steps into the spotlight, he's ready to deliver a high-level, competitive, and exciting performance.
I'm hearing things that he's been dropped in the ring, in the gym and stuff like that. But that's okay too, because I took a couple spills, little slips in the ring, in the gym. That's okay, but we're going to see. This is going to be a good fight. I'm actually going to try.
Lawrence Okolie highlights the dual purpose of sparring: skill development and knockout awareness. Moses Itauma uses every session not just to improve technique, but also to explore ways to finish fights efficiently. This combination of learning and assertive practice makes him a more complete fighter. As he prepares for Jermaine Franklin, it's clear that Moses is approaching sparring seriously, refining both his defensive skills and offensive power, ensuring he's ready to dominate rounds, punish mistakes, and showcase a lethal combination of precision, timing, and knockout capability when it counts the most.
Jermaine Franklin, he was kind of more of a learning fight. This is a learning fight for me. But the fights with Dillian White, the fights with Dempsey McKean, they're the fights that got me.
Frank Warren lays out the path for Moses Itauma's 2026 campaign, acknowledging the setbacks while emphasizing his faith in Moses' abilities. Despite only fighting twice this year and missing the December date, Moses has been steadily building his skills and strength. Warren's remarks highlight the importance of activity and consistency, showing that Moses needs to get back to being a busy fighter to reach world title contention. Confidence in Moses' power, speed, and technical development is clear, and this campaign is designed to test him progressively while preparing him for elite competition. Heading into the fight with Jermaine Franklin, Moses isn't just aiming for another win. He's looking to solidify his standing, sharpen his craft, and prove he's ready for bigger challenges in the heavyweight division. Every camp and sparring session now counts toward that ultimate goal.
I know it'll be competitive. We believe in Moses. Moses 2026. He only fought twice this year. A couple of problems with, again, we lost the December date, as I just mentioned. But he's got to make it. He's got to be busy next year, getting back to what he was a busy fighter. And I'm looking for him to challenge for a world title.
Ade Oladipo makes a strong case for pacing Moses Itauma's development carefully, explaining why someone like Jermaine Franklin is the right test at this stage. While fans and observers might crave to see Moses against the elite immediately, development is about timing, experience, and building confidence. Facing a top 30 opponent like Franklin allows Moses to measure his growth, sharpen his technique, and see how his performance stacks against fighters who have shared the ring with elite names like Anthony Joshua and Dillian White. Every round, combination, and defensive maneuver in this fight is an opportunity to prepare for the next level. Oladipo's perspective shows that Moses' team is thinking strategically, developing power, ring IQ, and experience before risking him against world-class opponents, ensuring that when he reaches the top, he's ready for every challenge.
For ages with Wilder, and unfortunately, they're not landing. The timing's off. The speed of that right hand early in his career was just frightening. I mean, you knew what was coming, but the speed was just too much, and obviously the power was too much. Now the speed's gone. He's hesitating to throw that right hand now because he's very scared of what's coming back. He's scared of the counter. And he's 40. I mean, he looks good. I'll give him that. Like, physically, he still looks...
Frank Warren emphasizes that Moses Itauma is not a one-dimensional fighter, expecting a solid performance regardless of the outcome. While a victory is anticipated, Warren stresses the importance of a competitive 12-round effort, where Moses showcases his versatility, strategy, and boxing intelligence. This fight is designed to test both his physical skills and his mental toughness, forcing him to adapt, respond, and execute under pressure. Warren's comment about a fans fight underlines the entertainment and skill Moses brings. He can hit hard, move well, and think inside the ring. Against Jermaine Franklin, Moses will need to combine his power, precision, and stamina, demonstrating growth beyond sparring and smaller opponents. The fight serves as both a learning platform and a proving ground, giving the audience a glimpse of the fighter who's ready to climb the heavyweight ranks and eventually challenge for world titles.
I expect him. I believe he will win the fight. I believe he'll win the fight. How he wins it, we'll see. For me, beating him is a big thing. Right. However he does it, and I want to see the other side of him as well. I want to see him. I want to see him in a tough 12-round fight where he comes through it, and boxes his way through it. He's not a one-trick pony. He can box, but as I say, this is a tough one. This is.
Peter Fury highlights the multi-dimensional challenge Moses Itauma presents and the questions that come with facing an up-and-coming heavyweight. Moses combines size, strength, and raw power with technical skill and ring IQ, making him a serious threat. Fury also raises the tactical considerations. Moses must navigate speed, angles, and precision while controlling his own strengths. Facing a sharp, dangerous opponent in Franklin will test his ability to adapt and apply everything he's learned in sparring and previous fights. Fury's insight underscores that Moses is not just physically imposing, he's a thinking fighter with the tools to capitalize on openings, manage threats, and assert dominance. This fight will provide valuable experience while proving whether Moses can handle a calculated, dangerous challenger while showcasing the power and intelligence that make him a rising heavyweight contender.
It's a good fight to make. Dillian White's got the experience. He's also, he can punch, he's strong, he's a big unit. But can he negate the speed, the power and the ferocity of this young heavyweight coming? And he gives angles, he's a good boxer as well. So that's the thing. You've got experience against somebody who's up and coming that hasn't been tested yet because he's so sharp, so deadly with his...
As Moses Itauma gears up for his fight with Jermaine Franklin, everything points to a defining moment in his career. From dominating heavyweights in sparring to refining his technique in camp, he's showing that power, speed, and intelligence can't be taught. They're earned through relentless work. Every opponent, every round, and every punch in the gym is preparing him to make a statement in the ring. Moses isn't just another contender, he's a rising heavyweight ready to prove he belongs at the top. And when he steps into that ring, expect fireworks, precision, and a performance that could change the perception of his division. Don't miss a second of it. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're the first to witness Moses Itauma as he looks to make a massive impact in 2026.